So I actually went to the Provo MTC for 3 weeks, and then I went to the Spain MTC for 6 weeks. And I remember that was kind of the time when the visa waiting started, so I was really anxious that it wouldn't arrive in time, but it did. So I flew out with three other elders to the Madrid MTC, and got there and was super jet lagged. And the MTC president and his wife, they made us stay awake all day just so we could adjust to the new time zone, but it was tough. And I remember getting to the airport, stepping off the plane in Spain, and just these new smells that I never smelled before. Like, it smelled like Europe, and just hearing the language spoken by native speakers and seeing them, it was just really exciting. And then I got to the MTC, and I noticed the MTC is right by the Madrid temple. It's on the same block. And just how there were so many red brick high-rise buildings just all around. And that's actually what the MTC is, a high-rise red brick building. And I just loved how my teachers were native Spaniards, so I learned the Spanish I would be hearing in the field. Other impressions about Spain: we got to every Saturday spend 3 hours in, I don't know what it's called in English, El Parque Retiro, retirement park. It's a huge park, I guess kind of the central park of Madrid. Just lots of people go there with their families or just to relax and walk around and exercise. So we would just be set loose to contact people and talk with them. And at first it was terrifying. And then each week as I went, I really grew to enjoy it. Just hearing the different experiences of people and bearing my testimony and actually having those authentic experiences before I got to the mission field. Once I got to the mission field, I met my trainer at the stake center, and we headed off on a train and dropped my bags off at the apartment and went straight out to an appointment. Actually 2 or 3 appointments in a row. And I remember sitting there in the first appointment with a Spaniard family from Madrid, so they spoke really fast, and I had no clue what was being said. And just thinking, like, how did I get here? Kind of a surreal experience, like, what am I doing here? Kind of pretty discouraged. But then my companion asked me to bear my testimony at the end, and it was terrifying, but I did it. And then each appointment after that, I started understanding a little bit more, really gradually. And yeah, those are kind of my first impressions as I got out in the field.